This is the earliest that I've woken up all semester. I'd like to start by thanking my parents for your support and guidance throughout life. I don't think I'd be standing here today if it weren't for you, so thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Please give me a round of applause. And with that, I'd like to start by thanking all parents in the audience today, the professors, Dean Rutenbeck, and everyone here at American University. None of us would be here without you. Who has one of these? It's a lanyard. We got them when we first came to AU at orientation so that we could hold our IDs. You know, when I first got here, some of the upperclassmen on campus told me not to wear the lanyard, because then I'd stand out as being a freshman. I took the advice very seriously. On my first day of class, I wore my new Abercrombie & Fitch polo, cargo shorts my mom bought me over the summer, and my backpack from high school, filled with a box of sharpened pencils, 3 erasers, 2 notebooks, 4 highlighters, and most importantly, my lanyard. Tucked away, of course, so that no one would know I was a freshman, as if the cargo shorts and Abercrombie polo didn't give it away. So as I walked to my first class, I saw a group of people on the quad in nice clothing, and they were wearing lanyards. As it turns out, they weren't wearing them because they wanted to show off their new AUIDs. They were wearing them because they were headed to a job or an internship somewhere in DC. Maybe I wouldn't look like such a freshman after all, I thought to myself as I walked into SIS. You see, I didn't actually come here as a communications student, but after joining the school TV station and hearing about the new McKinley building that was under construction, I decided to change my major. That whole not wearing a lanyard thing didn't last very long, by the way. It wasn't long until I found myself wearing 2 lanyards, with a dean's internship at the Washington Post and a congressional press pass for a company that I co-founded with Ford Fisher here at American called News to Share. Now, these passes gave me access to more than I could have dreamed of, and they presented me with opportunities of a lifetime, such as photographing President Obama and asking questions at a State Department press briefing. I can't tell you how many times during my undergraduate experience that I've had a person come up to me on Capitol Hill or at the White House, and we get to chatting about our jobs. I'll often speak of my experiences reporting from places like Ferguson, Ukraine, and the Gaza Strip, stories that I'm proud to have covered. Inevitably, the question comes up. So where did you go to undergrad? Has this ever happened to anyone? When you're at your internship or your job? I then tell them I go to American University. There's normally a bit of back and forth until I'm able to convince them that going to school at American isn't the same as going to other schools across the country. We're taught here from early on that learning does not stop when class is over. And with that, professors and SOC don't stop teaching when they leave the building. Often classes continue into places like the New Hampshire primaries, for example, where a group of students got to cover the 2016 elections as they unfolded. And classes continue at Arizona State University, where a group of students participated in the ASU Hackathon to develop innovative ideas in media. Some SOC students even have classes that take place at NBC's local affiliate down the street. Now, during these experiences, our professors were with us every step of the way, and the relationships that we built with them will last a lifetime. As you know, most SOC professors actually give out their phone number on the first day of class, just in case you needed something. We were happy to have professors that cared so much that they were willing to give up their personal time to make sure that we were successful. I can tell you that my mom was also pretty happy to know that if I ever got into any trouble, which happened once or twice, I'd have someone to call. So whether you came here for communication studies, film and media arts, public communication, or journalism, you, like all of the students graduating today, have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to shape the message of our generation in a positive way. You know, we came to school and often the most important thing we had to communicate was what we did over the weekend with our friends, or maybe what we had for breakfast that day. We leave school with something much greater to communicate. We leave school with ideas, goals, and aspirations that we're ready to share with the world. And remember, you now wear an invisible lanyard. On that lanyard, not only do you have a degree from the School of Communication, but you have the tools and the experiences that will help you communicate with others through empathy and understanding as you write the history that you make. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2016. That 360 camera. Oh, grab it, got it. Thanks, everyone.